everyone, Chef Margie here. I am going to be making my arroz con gandules. I normally put pepperoni in it. The pepperoni is from Hormel. I normally buy the chopped up one, but they didn't have any, so I bought the long stick and chopped it up myself. You're going to need your pepperoni, 1 bag of your gandules, 4 packets of your sazon, 1 little packet per cup of rice that you're going to make. I'm making 4 cups. Your adobo, your garlic powder, 1 thing of sofrito per cup, so I have 4 of them. Your chicken broth, I like the reduced sodium just because it's already high sodium. Olive oil, you want to coat the bottom of your rice pan with olive oil. The rice pan is the trick. If you don't have one of these, this is my small one, small, medium, gigantic, does not matter. If you don't have one of these and you try to make your rice, it's just not gonna work. I don't know what the trick is. This one here is probably as old as I am. My sister Ramona gave it to me when I first moved out of my mom's house because she thought I was going to learn how to cook rice. It took me 20 years after that to learn how to cook, but I still have it. So the rice, I use jasmine rice, but you can use any kind of Goya rice that you find. The medium grain, and they also have one that's called canilla, Canilla. Very, very good. That's actually the first one that I started cooking with, but I like this one better, and it cooks just the same. So I'm going to get everything doctored up, and then I'm going to show you what it looks like doctored up. Okay? I'll be right back. So what I'm doing right now is I am adding my sofrito, well, my adobo, sorry. I already added the gandules, which are the green peas, the powder, garlic powder. Add these 4 babies in here. I should have like one of those thingies to make the camera, instead of looking at me, looking at what I'm doing, but I'm not that fancy yet. So the garlic powder, where am I? Can I get it? No. Okay, here we go. So the garlic powder's in there already. Yay, there it goes. Okay, so the garlic powder's in there already. The oil's in there. I don't want to stick my fingers in there. Sorry for the noise. You can see the olive oil's in there, and so is the pepperoni, how I diced it up. So that's that. You put enough olive oil to coat the bottom of the pan. Eventually I'm going to have to turn this oven on, right? This is why I'm not a professional chef, I guess. Olive oil that I use is this. My mom used to use lard. But to each their own. I don't weigh 600 pounds by a miracle of God, I think, because I think of how we used to eat was not good. Anyway, so what I like to do for your liquid, if you don't use your chicken broth, what you're going to do is use water. And what my sister Maria taught me was you put in enough water for every cup that you make. So if you're making 3 cups of rice, use 5 cups of water. Times it by 2 minus 1. That's what she told me. So that's what I'm going to do. So if I don't have enough chicken broth in there, all I'm going to do is I'm just going to add a little bit more water so that I don't open up another chicken broth, you know. So I have my measuring cup inside my rice because it's just easier that way. For parties, I normally make the regular Goya rice and regular medium grain because I don't know if other people would like jasmine rice. So I just use jasmine rice for home. But that's just me. Get one more cup. Make sure you fill your cup too. Don't dip yourself in rice. Because who wants to do that, right? Especially if you're going to have seconds. So I put my 4 cups of rice in there. Now I'm going to get, oops, don't want to do that. Almost burned the plastic on the gandules bag. So what I like to do is get these babies, shake them. Make sure you shake them. Shake them like a Polaroid picture. Like that. Yep. And you do that. You pour it in here. And I'll show you what it looks like. That's what gives it the orange color that everyone's like, what is that? You know, and well, that's what it is. It's the sazon. And believe it or not, for the longest time, I didn't think sazon had a flavor to it. And my husband was like, it has flavor. It has flavor. I'm like, no, it doesn't. Like, it's just like a powdered food coloring is what I told him, right? Because, you know. And I am going to need more liquid. Just by stirring it right now, I can tell I'm going to need more liquid in here. So I will do that in a quick minute. I'm just going to stir this really quick. And I'll show you what it looks like. But again, it's going to need more liquid. So I'm going to do that. But I'm going to show you how it's already looking. So that's how it's looking. So now I am going to get a little bit more liquid. So give me one quick minute. Okay, I am back with my more liquid, which is water. So what I'm going to do, since you guys can see, kind of got this. I'm just going to pour it in. I'm not measuring. Woo! I'm not measuring because you're going to be able to tell. And if you, as long as you have enough, at least 1 inch above the rice and water and chicken broth, you are good to go. So what you're going to do once this is happening is you are going to let the water evaporate. Keep it on high until the water evaporates. Once the water evaporates, then you're going to put the lid on it for about 20 minutes. 20-25 minutes until it's the texture that you want. Don't be afraid to open the cupboard. You can. You only shake it, stir it once or twice. Hold on. Sorry for the angle. Okay. So you only stir it once or twice. You don't want to stir it too much, because if you do, it's going to get mushy. And it's going to be like just gross, just soggy and sticky. And you don't want that. You want it nice. You know, you want a nice texture to it. You have no idea, or probably do have idea, as to how many pots of rice when I started to try to make them after I got married, I would just throw out because they were disgusting. They were just like too mushy, too this, too that. I would cry. But you know what? Every time I had a chance, I would just go for it again and do it. And eventually, believe it or not, I got married in 2009, so in 2017 was when I learned how to make good, authentic Spanish rice. It takes time. Some people master it quickly. My son Luciano got it on the first day. Me, I didn't. But that's okay. So I'm going to pause the video, and I'm going to let this boil, do a couple other things, and I'm going to get back on and show you the results. Okay?